Clouds passing high over the 10th Avenue Bridge and the Mississippi River here in Minneapolis. A gorgeous scene. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Karl-Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Bronx. Davis is out there with Duncan. Then it's Harden, and there's Bryant, and it's Antetokounmpo, and it's small forward. And for Minnesota, we've got Kevin Love. He's out there with Garnett, and it's Cassell in at the point. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Here's Serbiak. Drops in the tray.
Yeah, how about the range there from Serbiak? He doesn't hesitate when pulling from outside.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Harden inside the three-point line. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And what a year last season for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He was terrific across, Greg, all stat categories.
And he was rightfully in the MVP conversation very early on. He's still very young, and I see multiple MVP seasons in his future.
Now here is Davis. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Kobe with the bucket.
Yeah, you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
And it's Garnett at the elbow. And Davis sends it back. Fast break, the Bronx. Bryant's running. A floater, and that one drops.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Garnett. Pass to Cassell. The 15-footer. That one wide left.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
Davis against Garnett. Fades back, and the Bronx tacks on two more.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Cassell against Harden. Passes to Love, and they get it. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Kevin Love specializes in finding the open space on the floor, pays off with a nice catch and shoot.
Harden against Cassell. Harden kicks to Antetokounmpo. The pass to Duncan. Antetokounmpo dishes to Duncan. Just 4 to shoot. The Bronx needs to get off a shot here. Chalk up 2 there.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
Minnesota trails by 4. Here's Cassell, and Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. Butler on the wing, guarded by Kobe. Shoots over Kobe. Shots good from Butler.
Don't sleep now. Jimmy Butler will exploit that mid-range game.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bronx. To the right side. From the arc, a three-pointer is right on target.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The Timberwolves shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, the league's most valuable player in 2004. What a career KG has had.
Riders checked in for Minnesota. Then for the Bronx, Siakam is checked in for Duncan. And Anthony subbed in for Kobe. And both free throws good from Garnett. The Bronx leading by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Siakam. Back to White. Siakam finds White. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer, Butler. No good that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Ryder. Marbury passes to Towns. Outside Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
That's a man with bad intentions. Melo in attack mode.
Minnesota trails by 5. Here's Marbury. Bronx grabs the miss. White with it. Pass to Siakam. 41 seconds. Oh, wow!
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Here's Ryder. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kicks it to Towns. Down low. And the dunk by Towns.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Anthony. Pass to Siakam. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Garnett wide open. Great look, but off the mark. Now Butler. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. The Bronx leads by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Bronx, what do you guys think?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got West. Garnett out there with Wiggins. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Towns in at the 5. And the Timberwolves with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Rubio taking his time here. Good D by Siakam.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Here's Wiggins. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
Right the pass to Siakam. Here's Terry. He's guarded by Love. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. The jump hook. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Minnesota trails by 3. Rubio finds West. The pass to Wiggins. Over White. And it's Wiggins missing. West against Anthony for 3. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
What I love is this guy gives you all-out effort every minute he's on the floor. Pascal Siakam getting second chance opportunity there.
Now here's Rubio. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Takes the three. Rebound by Anthony. The Bronx leading by 5. It's Terry outside. They get the rebound. Anthony kicks to Terry. Pass to White. Clock at 6. Anthony in the corner. Pass to Mutombo. Outside Terry. That one's not going to go. Good D by Rubio. Here's Minnesota. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot blocker. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And a new group getting ready for the Bronx. Davis is checked in for Mutombo. Williamson comes in for Pascal Siakam. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's James Harden in for Jason Terry. And they pick up 2. Love's got 5.
See, I like when Kevin Love goes to his high percentage game on the interior. He has the size, he has the touch.
On the wing, Harden. Now here's Williamson. He kicks it to Giannis. Davis dishes to Harden. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Harden's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bronx.
And an offensive master at work. Harden has figured out every way to take advantage of a defense.
Here's Cassell. Good on the three-point shot. Cassell's got his first 3 points of the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Bronx, they've gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Kevin Love. Ryan, he's checked in for the Bronx. Minnesota trails by 8. Brandon, the pass to Cassell. Here's Brandon. Here's Gugliotta. Guarded by Kobe. 13 feet away. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Passes it to Zerbiak. The fadeaway. The shot by Gugliotta, no good. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bronx. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. But they'll get another chance. Harden against Garnett. And the basket by Harden.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Cassell against Bryant. Cassell, the pass to Gugliotta. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Cassell's got 4 assists in the game.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Now here's Giannis. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Great open look there. Cassell's got a pair of triples in the second now for Minnesota.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Harden the pass to Kobe. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Harden finds Bryant. Back to Harden. 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. They grab their own miss. Davis. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And so we wrap up the first half. The Bronx on top, up by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The Bronx leading by 7. So on the floor for the Bronx, we've got Antetokounmpo, Harden out there with Kobe. And there's Davis, and it's Duncan in at the 4 slot.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Cassell. Kicks it out to Love, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
6 on the shot clock. Gugliotta passes to Love, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Harden dishes to Kobe. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
The Bronx, they've been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That free throw good from Harden. Harden hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Harden against Cassell, 20 feet out, and he hits the jump shot. Cassell's got 8 points.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Back to Harden. Davis kicks to Harden. The pass to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Here's Cassell. 8 points for him. Here's Garnett. Almost, but it rolls out. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bronx. They lead by 11 and finished off by Davis.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Bronx making a switch here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Davis. Pascal Siakam comes in for Antetokounmpo. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Bryant. And it's Terry in for James Harden. Here's Marbury. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
That's one for their first 4 to start the second half.
Siakam kicks to Terry. Pass to Duncan. Over Love, and the Bronx tacks on 2 more.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Ryder, following the basket by Tim Duncan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Bronx leading by 13. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Butler finds Duncan. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Now Embiid, defended by Butler. Back to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think, Greg, it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's Marbury. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing. And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Marbury. Terry covering. The 3. Bronx grabs the miss. Duncan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's the Bronx. They're on a 12-4 run right now. From deep. Embiid dishes to Duncan. Kicks it out to Terry. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Anthony's checked in for the Bronx. White comes in for Jason Terry. Minnesota trails by 15. West outside. Pass to Wiggins. Love outside. Up top, Rubio. Gugliotta passes to West. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Butler. Here's the Bronx. They're on a 12-4 run right now. There's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, in this age of NBA analytics, we love layups and threes. Jimmy Butler, he'll give you both.
West outside. To the paint. Here's Love. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
For Minnesota, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Well, I just love how unselfish Kevin Love is. This guy is willing to adapt and adjust to do what's best for the team.
And some changes here for the Bronx. Davis is checked in for Embiid. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Duncan. And it's James Harden in for Butler. Harden dishes to White. Here's Harden on the wing. Beyond the arc. And the Bronx, another 3.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon.
Got it to fall! It went down! He got it to fall!
He did it!
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And so it's the Bronx in command with a 16-point lead as. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why, Greg, great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Ricky Rubio is out there with West, and it's Garnett, then it's Wiggins, and it's Gugliotta in at the power forwards position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Cassell's checked in. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Bronx. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Kobe. It's stolen by West. And now running up the court, West pushing it up. Here's Cassell. Garnett trying to break loose. That one's good, and the Bronx lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Cassell.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And now Minnesota on the fast break with the putback. And Davis pulls it down.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Kobe. Anthony kicks to Giannis. The 3 from Bryant. Davis, the pass to Carmelo. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Just 5 to shoot, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, great scorers just have that knack. Get inside, it's either a bucket or a trip to the free throw line.
No good on that one.
You know, that's an interesting point about Carmelo, one of the most prolific free throw shooters in the history of the game. Spends a lot of time at the stripe.
He hits the second from the line. Minnesota trails by 12. Here's Cassell. Lays it up off the glass. Cassell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
To the middle. It's deflected. Harden finds Bryant. And here is Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
And, Greg, they found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Shoots the three. That one's good, and the Bronx lead is cut down to 8. Again, the points coming from Serbiak.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Now here's Bryant. Back to Harden. And that's out of bounds. The Bronx will retain possession. Bronx making a switch here. Duncan's checked in. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Lets it go with a three. And the Bronx, another three.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, Greg, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Now here's Love. Basket counts.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Harden against Cassell. Antetokounmpo kicks to Harden. Kick out to Giannis. Releases. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And the Bronx leads by 11.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Passes it to Love. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Duncan with some nice D. The Bronx leading by 11. Harden the pass to Giannis. It's Harden with the drive. Here's Cassell. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Love with a wide open look. Again, Love missing. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Bronx. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Antetokounmpo finds Harden. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And the Timberwolves with possession. They trail by 11. Cassell, the pass to Love. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You have to stay attached to Kevin Love when he is out in space. This guy's three-point ability is one of his greatest weapons.
Now, here is Harden. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Inside, here's Davis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Cassell gets the bucket. There's 10 seconds left in the game. To the inside, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And it's the Bronx with the ball. Here's Williamson, and the rejection by Town. So it's the Bronx picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. For Karl-Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.